capitalism. And I believe that's where we are. Everything we do basically evolves around money.
And even his parables that seem to have enough.
Pluck us out. Listen, that he might deliver us again, Aristides, he's taking us out once and for all. Saved one time.
Can maybe even help support mental processes like regulating emotion, planning, and decision making. So how can empathetic joy then spill over? Which works to combat gun violence globally. I'm Jim White. More from you and our guests. Are feeling burned out. In fact, 2/3 of working parents are burned out, according to a new report. So tomorrow morning at 9, we're going to talk about how we can support parents who are stressed out and exhausted. Right now, the podcast for the show, listen to the conversation I had yesterday about solar energy and solar panels. I talked with guests who work in the renewable energy industry and callers about their experience with solar panels on their homes and in community solar gardens. Listen to it on the podcast. Just search for NPR News with Angela Davis wherever you get your podcasts.
World and music of Benjamin Britten, a composer whose reputation in the Americas rests on a small number of masterpieces.
Providing member service at its local branches and at more than 5,600 credit union shared branches across the nation. More at dupaco.com. Since 1977. Learn more about their products and services, including eye exams, designer frames, contact lenses, and more.
From Nami, Wisconsin, reminding listeners that people experiencing a mental health crisis or their loved ones can ask a 911 dispatcher for a mental health trained officer.
Simmet, one of your hosts for Tracks. Each week we have a new featured release, and we'll play 2 songs from that new album on every Studio One Tracks show.
Gone back? Have you taken your seat to check out a play or a musical? What does live theater and the performing arts, what does it mean to you? Call us at 651. Choose ADI. Give us a call at 319-236-2700.
Rama, Rama, Gaga, ooh la la, what about romance?
Wonderful worship from I Am They on Kinship Radio. I am feeling really bad. close eye on her so that when she does decide to, take a walk around the house, that she doesn't get into a problem, kind of getting confused as to where she's at.
That's ready for some right after this.
It's 95.9 KCHA.
In-store only, Windows devices only. Appointments encouraged by phone or in-store.
CBS News Brief. The government has issued a bulletin about terror threats.
Slight chance for a scattered shower late day with a high 74. Northeast winds at 5 to 10. Chance for scattered storms tonight, otherwise cloudy, a low 55. South winds 5 to 10.
She came and left, and I still don't know why. So
The saying, out of sight, out of mind, should not apply to hail damage. Hail damage can often go unnoticed without a trained eye. Priority Construction Service.
I'm going the opposite of what Brooke is saying. I say you make him think that you got hurt during the last one, and then by
The good stuff brought to you by Children's Dental Center in Mason City.
What did the dentist say to the golfer?
I'll take the debt at $5 billion in lien, and I want everything in my account put on her or him. And so God, in a legal action...
It's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is...
Side app, yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas. Does that actually add up to anything? I've made around $200. Wow, that's serious extra cash.
Mister, I'll take your roses if you cut off the thorn.
The easiest thing to do is remove the coach. It doesn't always mean it's the right thing to do, but the easiest thing to do.
Rochester gets a little taller, and starlight sky gets even starrier. That's because the magic of sun in certain moments.
Winona's greatest hits.
Not afraid to put yourself out there.
Have you found any hopeful contenders yet? I mean, is anybody else like, okay, she looks pretty good, or she looks really, anybody standing out?
Well, now there's Fidium Fiber Internet from Consolidated Communications. Fidium is bringing new gig-speed fiber internet to more than 10,000 homes in the greater Mankato area by the end of the year.
And I think I might have missed one.
You're beating us all.
How many do you have?
Longest, I didn't do this. I just gave you the assignment.
The longest was the Honda Pilot.
Truck. So essentially the concept is that we're going to have a lot of large machinery equipment parts, hopefully with some industry professionals alongside of those trucks to be able to show kids what professions that they can go into and also just have a little bit of fun. Who doesn't like looking at a giant tractor or an ambulance or a postal vehicle and think, wow, maybe I'll be that someday. So essentially we're looking for volunteers to be able to bring out vehicles to the fairgrounds July 16th. It can be with a person or you can just park it in.
$16.32. Again, that is corn at $7.63 and beans at $16.32. Brought to you by North Iowa Cooperative.
And if you need to know while I'm still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing? I don't know what you expect heaven to believe.
That's something to be proud of. That's a life. Don't miss Hotel California, the original Eagles tribute band, The Night of Destruction. Figure.
Hey, let's do 16. I'll do 16. No. It hardly makes a dent. The next time I did it.
She loves to laugh, she loves to sing. Some country by
July soybeans are up 13.5 at 17 at 13. September up 9 cents at 15.72.5.